Cajun Roots Reseller. You give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sit in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Hello, and good morning on this TGIF. How is everyone doing this morning? It is a crispy 49 degrees here in Massachusetts. Let's see who was first in the chat. Little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome, Johnny. I was wondering, I have a short that's blowing up with the views, and I'm getting so many new subscribers. When that happens, do your videos and your channels do those new subs come over to your live shows? Yes, if they're subscribing and hit the notifications, yes. Now I notice that every day is someone different. You do get a lot of new people if you're doing lives, yes, but not a lot of them. But a lot of them do also make comments on your videos, so that's a good thing. What's up, Robert's in the house today? His day off. He's in the house. I have new subs from. Yes, you're gonna get that too. So many comments I have to translate. Yeah. One reason I didn't want to do a live, I probably get a bunch of non-English chatters. Well, what's good about it too, like we have one that does come in here, but I always translate. I always have it open when I see him come in, and I'll translate and let everybody know what he said, which is very like hello, good morning, and good to see everyone and that kind of stuff. So it's not a lot, but yeah, it's kind of hard sometimes, but it's all good. Teresa, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how you doing? What's up, Craig? Not Glenn. Good morning, hello, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And Craig's over there snoozing. This ain't the Larry show. Come on, Craig. What's up, Tommy? Also, because I see Tommy now, I did set up a generic very quickly this morning because I was nonstop this morning. I do have my whatnot set up for this Tuesday at 4:50. I think it's 4:50. 4:50? Yeah. That way when I'm done, I'll move over to and transfer everybody to Dawn Two Hip Chicks, Dawn and Mary. But yeah, I do have it set up. I just have a generic thumbnail for right now. But I don't have anything listed in there yet. I'm gonna work on that. I just did all that this morning. I got my 11 listings, 6 listings on eBay, 6 on Posh. I got one. I got to take another picture of something that I forgot to take on one of my new items on Posh. And then I will make that one live. And then I have 11 drafts ready to go. How you doing, Jennifer? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Good to see you. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you doing? We are going to run to your short starts. Yeah, and I'm going to do the same thing because you have to be live to change over to the next show. Because we did that when I did my first show. That's how I learned how to do it, because we went on over to Cat the Nurse Flipper and kind of rated her channel, even though she don't need it, but it was nice to do because she had a lot of people. She has lots of people in her chat, but she's been doing it for a long time too. Danielle, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. All right, today's calendar events are as follows. This morning at 10 o'clock is Ella Saved Here First with Victoria. Adventures with Victoria starting at 10. They usually run all day long. I don't know how they do it. Also at 10 o'clock is Stacey May W. Catitudes with her Crafters Retreat. At 11:30 is Jackass Retro with his Ship Show. Also at 1 o'clock is Let's Do a Lunch podcast. At 2:30 is Janine's Twin Sister Sale. 3:30, Buying Space does the unboxing. 4 o'clock is Southern Siren Vintage. At 5 o'clock is New England Thrifter Helen with her Crafty Friday. At 5 o'clock is Simon Says Let's Make a Deal. Sabrina's doing her live at 5. At 6 o'clock is Jiminy Flip It. Jiminy Flip It does a live Friday night live listing show, where if you are wanting to get into learning the ephemera aspects of reselling, he does a lot of that and answers a lot of questions in there, and on Monday nights at 7. At 6 o'clock is Mona Did What with her Sew and Chat. 7 o'clock in the coin community is Steve Looking for Silver. And at 7 o'clock is Jeff with his Treasures Found Jeff with Open Panel. At 8 o'clock is Southern Belle with her Bargains by Bella. 8 o'clock is Horizon Picks Comic Sale. 8 o'clock is Melissa with her Old Times Jewels, Gems, and Pearls. Old Time Gems and... She had changed her name, I realized. Old Time Gems and Antiques. And then Vintage Jewels, Gems, and Pearls by Margie goes live at 9. And that's everything I have on the calendar. If you do not hear your channel and you have something going on, please let me know by going into the community tab below in the channel. And let me know by the comment of where the calendar is. And I'll be glad to put you on the calendar. All right, that's where I left off. Deadhead, hello, good morning and welcome. I want to say Jade. Why Jade's coming to mind? Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And there's Steph. Yes, I woke up early. She was still live playing around with games on her show. It's like, girl, you got to go to bed. But nope, she was playing on her computer, playing games. Let's see here. Everybody is saying hello. And that's when I usually catch Steph live, when I wake up and she's still alive on her channel. Not Jade. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Well then, hello, Deadhead Coins. I don't know why I said Jade. I know there's a Jade comes in, but I don't remember the channel name. I'll know it when I see it, I guess. Ah, that's why. Okay. Ah, close and similar. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that, Jennifer. To this week's featured channel of the week, y'all may, that's why. Thank you, Jennifer. I knew it was some reason. It's close. This week is featured channel of the week is Amber. Y'all may know her. She's had Mike. They've had a show. There are other channels, and now they do a new channel. And there are the feature channel of the week. They're trying to get to their 500 subscribers, but they need watch hours as well. So if you can, they did a little live last night. So check them out. They got some good stuff going on, from what I hear. They look like they're just starting their they did a video where they're starting their building of a barn. They're going to be doing yearly round sales. Okay, so today, usually on Fridays, Alt Country. Yes, it's the old Alt Country. Yes, that's their original channel. Usually on Fridays, we'll always do our if you would buy it or would you leave it to flip. Items that you would think about in the wild while you're out there. Thank each and every one of y'all who have sent me items for today's show. Remember, if you want any items that you would like to share with the cost that you bought it for, with the link of what it sold for, with the link of the, now I have some platforms that somebody sent me for Etsy as well. So you'll get to see a little bit of everything, including something that's sold on Posh, eBay, and Etsy today. Thank you so much, Jennifer. And there's the new feature channel of the week. If y'all haven't checked them out yet, please do so. They also do weekly, I think they're going to be doing, or was doing, weekly auctions. So anyhow, Thank y'all for sending those links in to me and letting me know a little bit about the item that you picked up and how much you paid for it. So we're going to share that today. And if you would like to be part of next Friday's show, please make sure you do send me by Thursday the links in an email of the item you sold and how much you paid for it. And then we're going to show these up, and I'm not going to tell anybody who they came from. I'm just going to share the item, and I try to make sure I don't show their information. As long as it's a clickable link to your item that's sold, then I can use that. So today is going to be basically every Friday. It's would you pick it up or would you leave it? And if you would pick it up, how much would you pick it up for? The max you would pay for it. And then how much you think it would sell for if you're in the wild looking for these kind of things, or you see these kind of things, whether it's garage sales, estate sales, you name it, anywhere, thrifting, whatever. Hello, Mark and Mike. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? All right, so let me go. Hello, Zeus. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right, so let me share my screen, but first let me get to the first item. All right, here we go. I want to make sure I had them open without anybody's information before I do share my screen. All right, entire screen. Yes, share. Hello, Glenn. Good morning. Hello and welcome, sir. How are you doing? How's that weather down in Louisiana? All right, this first item, to be honest with you, I would have never thought about picking this up. Anywho, let me go to my email over this side. This is, let me get the information. Let's see here. This was sold on eBay. This is a vintage Parafilite exit sign, frosted glass, two-sided theater industrial steampunk light. Would you pick this up in the wild, no matter where you are? If you would, how much you think it would sell for? Or if you would just leave it there and not pick it up? Tell me no, and then yes, if you do, how much? Going to hit 90 today. So, ooh, we're going to get 37 or 38 on Tuesday. All right, Craig says, yes, I would pick it up for 25 and I would sell it for 125. Something weird is happening lately. Something weird is happening lately? Really? Hello, Pam. All right, interesting, probably not, but would pick it up for 5, sold for 35. That is pretty cool. We have a plushie auction tonight at 7 p.m. Central, and that's on your whatnot, correct, Craig? Tommy? Well, hello, Mike. How are you doing? Mike or Michael? Hello, good morning and welcome. All right, Zeus says yes for 3, sell for 75. Jennifer said 3, pick it up and sell it for 60. Craig says same. Tommy says same as Craig. All right, so this item was sold on eBay. Now, they did pick this up at a yard sale for $3. After I see this, I would pick it up too. Cha-ching King. Well, hello, good morning and welcome, Scott. How are you doing? Good to see you. Scott says, let me see what he said. Danielle says, I would pick it up for 5 and sell for 50. Steph says, I would definitely pick it up for 15 or less and keep it. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, yeah, I'm snagging it up. Probably $30 to $40. Should sell for about $175 to $200. Well, this item was picked up at a garage sale, a yard sale, for $3. Picked it up for $3, and they sold it for $177.13. That is a great flip of only $3. Now, if I see that, I would have never thought about it, but now, yes, I would. Definitely I would. Okay, so the next item, again, we do this every Friday. If you'd like to be part of this, just send me an email. All right, the next item is, we can close that one. This is a dustpan. This was sold on Etsy. It's a reed metal dustpan. Let's see here. Vintage JV Reed metal dustpan, M. Tabor, orange, Pennsylvania Dutch, Amish folk art design from the 1950s. From the 1950s. Would you pick this up? How much you would pick it up for? Or would you leave it? And if you would pick it up, how much would you be the most you'd pay for it? And how much you think it sold for? All right, Landshark says $3.25. Yarn says $1.56. Zeus says 1 into 45. Danielle says I would pick it up for 2 and sell for 30. Yeah, that's a pretty cool dustpan. And I'm going to show you a few of the pictures because I can't go any further than the first 4, because if I do, you'll see all the information past the picture. So, and again, it's in excellent condition. There is a little bit of rust here and there, but not much. Like a little bit of scuff mark, wear and tear kind of thing. It still has the flap on the bottom, the little flap that goes for the dustpan portion right here. It's still there. It's in great condition. All right, let's see. I love dustpans. Regina says I'd pick it up for 2, sell it for 35. Jennifer says 1 into 40. It would sell from 20 to 25, but I would pick it up because we lose dustpans around here. Oh, okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Steph says 5 into 25. Hello, Milebert. How are you doing? Long time no see. How you been? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. What's up, Roy? Good morning. Hello, and welcome, sir. Milebird. Milebird? All right. So in this case, this was picked up at a garage sale for 25 cents. They picked it up for 25 cents. And it sold for $30. $30. And the reason I like doing this on the week, on Friday like this, just to kind of back and forth with y'all. The reason I like doing this is because it makes you think, especially like on the weekends when you go on sourcing, like on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, whether you're going to an estate sale, garage sale, or any sourcing in any kind of way. This kind of makes you think about things that are selling. I'm not in any way saying that these are bolos, but it's just a matter of also these items that I'm showing you, someone sent me in of what they sold and how much they paid for it. So that's why it's great to make sure cut birds. Cute birds. Oh, cute birds. So this is just making you think, what should you pick up something like this? And again, depending on how much you pick it up for, and then again, how much you think it might sell for, it's a big deal. So that's why we do this on Fridays. The design is on the design on it, sold it. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Glenn. All right, now let's go to the next item. Let's delete this one. All right, this one is a unique piece. Let's see. Let me get the actual listing up on my other computer here so I can tell you all about it. So I don't have it on the screen so y'all can see it while I'm running through this. All right, this was sold on Etsy. This is an airplane mailbox, plane and pilot mailbox, hand aviator gift. And I'll only be able to go through a few of the pictures. Actually, I think that's the last one. All right. So this is something that was picked up and sold on Etsy. Let's see what everybody's saying in the chat. Thank you very much, Scott. That is so true. Yarnigan says, I would pick it up for 5 and sell it for $125. Regina said, yes, I would pick this up for 5 and sell for $75. I am blown away at how much it sold for. And how much they paid for it. But yeah, this just makes you think of things that are selling that you just never realized they would sell. Let's see. Zeus says 7 into 90. Scott says, I have no idea about mailboxes. LOL. I know. I hate shipping it. You ain't that right. Jennifer said she would pick it up for 5 and then turn it into 90. Some great guesses. Hello, Lilith. Hello, good morning and welcome. All right. Any other guesses? And then you can always say you wouldn't pick it up. It's up to you. But we just want to get ideas of things that you think about when you're out in the wild sourcing. Thomas says I'd pick it up for $10 and sell it for $124. All right. This particular item, like I said, it did sell on Etsy. And let me get back to the information here. This was bought at a Goodwill for $4. Yes, picked it up at Goodwill for $4. And it is a functional mailbox. Hello, Donna. Good morning. Hello and welcome. It's sold on Etsy for $150. $150 and only paid $4 for it at a Goodwill. That should make you think, All right, now we're going to move on to the next item. Yeah, Wall is right. All right, now I'm going to leave this open and covered like this because the information is in the back of this. So I'm not going to open anything else. I have these ready for when I bring them on screen. All right, so let me close some of these tabs as I go. All right, now this item was sold on Poshmark. This was sold on Poshmark. Would you pick this up? Oh, by the way, it is a, let me open it back up over here. It is a Gucci BET gold tone bracelet, necklace. I'm sorry, it's a necklace. It's a 40-inch chain, gold tone crystals on it. And it does say Gucci. And I can go through the pictures here, but I can't open anything else. That's the back of it. It does have the lobster clasp. But it is a necklace. And the necklace is 40 inches long. Now it is gold tone. Gold tone. Oh, you saying that's a belt? According to the listing, it's a necklace. Yeah, you're right about that, Scott. Oh, okay. Yes, it is a belt. I see they misspelled it. Okay. And they sold it, but they misspelled it. Yes, it is a belt. Thank you for pointing that out, Debbie. And this is not, it's not saying that it's real Gucci. It's just gold-plated crystals. It is a belt. I'm sorry, I thought it was a chain, but it's a 40-inch. It's a 40-inch chain, but it has a, it's like a belt that you can wear as a belt. Or a chain, whatever you like. Hello, Jen. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. And welcome to the Friday show where we do, would you buy this or would you leave it? And if you would buy it, how much you would spend on it and how much you think it's sold for. Regina says 50 cents into 20. Jen says we misplaced Larry's people. Tommy says 3 into 20. Little Debbie says I would pick it up for 2 and sell it for 35. I love doing this on Fridays, especially before you go out sourcing on the weekends. This kind of gets you thinking. Because there's all different kind of ways you can source. And that's what I like about those who are sending me emails with their link to their item that's sold and their information about it. Because then I can share that with you. And that's what I would like y'all to do. If you would like to be part of this on Fridays, make sure you send me your information with the link of the item that's sold and your information as far as how much you paid for it, maybe where you bought it from. So we can share this on Fridays and get others to think about it. All right, I'm not seeing any other suggestions or comments. This item, hello, Scarlett. All right, so this item was an item that this person bought on an online auction as a bundle deal, paid $12 for the bundle, had 30 items in that bundle. So the cost on this was 92 cents for this one item is what their cost was per piece. So the cost was 92 cents. They sold it for $99. $99 and only paid 92 cents because they bought it in a bulk deal. So again, I know some people were saying in the chat about they'd be scared to do a Gucci stuff. Well, this buyer was not, the seller was not, and sold it for $99. Crazy, right? So yeah, you just never know. Let's see here. Des, hello, good morning, welcome. Says I would pick it up for $5 and sell it for $85. You are the closest. Tommy, tell her what she's won. All right, now we're gonna go on to the next item. All right, this is a vintage signed JJ Cat Silver Pewter animal mouse brooch. As you see, the cats are singing. The mice have their ears plugged in their ears. And I'll kind of go through the pictures here to show you a little bit more about them. As you see up close, the different design sections. There's the back of it, signed JJ. As I see it closer, it is made out of pewter. Would you pick this up? How much would you pay for it if you're willing to pick it up? How much would be the most you'd pay for it? And how much you think it would sell for? I want a day at the bins. That'd be fun. If you were to pick this up, how much would be the most you'd pick it up for, and how much you think it would sell for? All right, let's see. Yarn again says I'd pick it up for $1, sell it for 25. Scott says 5 into 25. How big is it? Give me a second. Let me go look at the descriptions. Let me pull it up in the descriptions. All right, let's see here. Descriptions. It was 3.5 inches wide by 3.5 inches tall. All right, let's see. Little Debbie said 2 into 9. Jen said she would do 3 into 25. Regina said she would pick it up for 25 cents, sell it for 14. When? When what? Oh, at the bins. Jess says she would pick it up for 4 and sell it for 75. All right, this item was picked up at an online auction for $6. Picked up on $6 on an online auction. It sold for $27.86. Total cost to the buyer was $36.49. All right, the next item. This is a Wrangler's Flex Born charcoal brown canvas relaxation fit small coat jacket, new with tags, for children. It's for a boy or young child. It's a Wrangler's Flex. It is a child's coat, small jacket coat. Brand new, new with tags. All right. Let's see. That says 4 into 75. Let's see here. I'm waiting for things to show up in the StreamYard. Come on, show me. Little Debbie says 1 into 14. And Yarn Again says 5 into 89. Anyone else? I would not pick that up, Regina says. That's fine. That's what we want to know. Would you pick it up? Let's see. Shirts. 2 into 35. This item, I had bought multiples of these. Retail arbitrage. I bought these on retail arbitrage. Scott says he would get it for 5 and turn it into 35. Now, I already had 4 of these. This was the last one of the 4. A lot of these I actually sold during the summer. I was fiberglassed. I thought maybe I would have to wait till the winter. But again, this is the last one. And I'm going to show you the pictures up close so you can get the details on the items. There's front pockets, top pockets, one button down. There's the side sleeve with a cuff collar. There's the back. These are the ways I take all my pictures with clothing. And then, of course, all the bands and tags and all that good stuff with it. It is a child's small 34-36 and the cleaning instructions. So on this one, I picked it up at retail arbitrage on clearance at Walmart for $7. And I did buy 4 of these for $7 a piece. All the rest of these sold for $58.86, whereas this one, because it was my last one, and someone did send me an offer for $42.33, so I took it for $42.33. Total cost to the buyer was $57.08 because I already had profit on all the other first 4. The first one I sold, all the rest was profit anyway, so I just went ahead and let him have it for that. Let him have it with no problem. So that was a good little flip, even though it was my last of the 4. And I'm not bad for $42.33, and I already had the profit on the very first one. Well, this is exactly. And when I first bought them, I was like, ooh, that's a chance I'm taking. But it was a good chance. Sheena, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Nice. Short jacket. Looks like adult. Yeah, it's a child's small 34-36. All right, now we're going to bring us to the last one for today's show. This is a party light Halloween ghostly tea light house. The number on this party light is P7862 with spinning ghost. Open in box. Open in box. And I'll go ahead and show you the pictures. Everything is there. It's in excellent condition. And I'll go ahead and show you all the pictures. That's what it looks like in the box. I've taken it out. And right here is where that little pendle is that turns at the top, which I'll show you as I get to the pictures. There's that. The side. The front. The top. This is where that other little windmill thing goes. There's the little ghost that sits on top of it. And it is in its original box, the party light. And that's all the information about it. So would you pick this up? If you would, what would be the most you'd pay for it? And how much you think it would sell for? Or would you just leave it behind? Let's see here. I hear that. All right, let's see. Yarnigan says 4 into 55. Dad said I would pick it up for 3 and sell it for 30. Hello, Meg. Good morning. Hello and welcome. Jen says in 4 into 28. I hate shipping. Probably worth $35 plus shipping, but I'd pass on it. Now remember, these had the original styrofoams. But a lot of people are scared to do that. Fantastic. I would for 5. Okay. And then sell it for 10. I have sold multiples of this brand in its original box in styrofoam. Now, when I do find these in the wild, this is just my preference. I don't pick up anything that it doesn't have the original styrofoam in it, especially when I'm using it to sell online. So I don't buy them, and it's just my preference. I don't buy them because then I'm like Scott. I would be afraid it'd break, or I wouldn't be able to pack it correctly. But in this case, because they do have the original styrofoam, I also do that extra step, adding more bubble wrap around the item, adding more filler paper in the box. Then I bubble wrap and mail that into another box. I float it into another box is what I would do. And that's how I do those. Regina says 3 into 10. Oh, no, 3 into 30. Wings and a prayer. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see. The original styrofoam would really help. Yes. And this one, again, as you see right here, it does have its original styrofoam. But what I did was I also packed inside the box. I went from the top and bottom and added the large bubble wrap. Then I stuffed stuffing paper, filler paper on both sides. And then I took this box because it didn't rain much and it was plus shipping. So I took this and floated it into a 10 by 8 by 6 box. That way it's not touching the sides of everything in the box. And that's how I do usually ship those. Zeus says 2 into 60. Jen says, yes, I don't like to pick up things that would original. Yeah, and that's the way I am. That's just me. For how long would you typically set on the item like this? This one, I listed it last month and it already sold. And I listed it as holiday. This would be considered Halloween. You Wings and Process, thank y'all for talking about how to properly wrap items. I lost over $200 in purchasing due to improper wrapping. Yeah, for me, when it comes to anything that is glass, or in this case, I'm floating it. I'll float it in an extra box. They are paying for the shipping, so why not give them that extra protection? That's what I do. I don't like bubble wrap. I don't like bubble wrap. Matter of fact, I just cleared out the whole front cards. Toss it. Use styrofoam paper and start safe foam. Okay, but I use it. Now I don't use bubble wrap if it's like some of the bubbles are defected or popped. Then I'll throw in the recycle bin. I will not reuse those, depending on how they are. Bought a bunch of Department 56 Reseller, all in original packaging. Now that is awesome. I find a lot of that at flea markets, antique malls. Oh, I cannot stand them things. I cannot stand them packing peanuts. All right, so with this item, I picked this up at a thrift store, a Savers, which is what we have up here, a Savers. I picked this up for $5.99. Yep, an odd number. But that's okay because it was from a thrift store called Savers up here in our area. Sold it for full asking price. I had it listed because of the fact that it was used inbox. There was only a few listed when I listed this. So I went above those others and I did list it for $32.86, knowing that if I would take a offer, it'd be okay. But I sold this for a full asking price of $32.86. Total cost to the buyer was $56.30 because their shipping was $14.75. So when they pay that kind of shipping, I do it in an extra box. I float it in another box. And that's why I did with that. And that will bring the wrap to our would you buy it or would you leave it on Fridays. So if you would like to be part of the show next Friday, and I use both peanut. Yeah, I cannot stand peanut. That just clings all over the place. I just don't like it. I have bagged the peanuts and used them to okay. All right, so I think I got everybody in the chat and I got everybody who sent me items. Again, don't forget, if you would like to be part of this on Fridays, please send me an email with the link to the item that sold, a little bit about the information about it, like where did you buy it from, how much did you pay for it, and even if you know how long it sat there before you sold it. Paper is your friend with glass and cardboard. Yes, and pool noodles. And that too, pool noodles. Let's see, paper, let's see. I like this show idea. Well, thank you. We actually started doing this right after we ended the Q&A all about Etsy. And that's when I started this up. Especially when I started shifting all the morning shows. And I wanted something like this because, again, the best thing about doing it on a Friday, because people are going out sourcing. So this kind of gets people thinking when they're going out, whether it's bins, garage sales, estate sales, wherever. It kind of makes you think a little bit. And so far as you saw today, there was a variety of items that I would have not have thought of picking up. But because of the amount they're selling for, again, these are not considered bolos. These are just ideas for you to think about when you're out in the wild. All right, so let me start dropping links. I saw Jennifer's been dropping links in the chat. If she's still here, I still want to drop her links because she never drops her own links. And she does all this on the phone, all on her phone. Hello, Wildflower. Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? All right, these are Jennifer's. Why is this happening at the end of everything I type? I don't understand this. Okay, it's working. The links are working. Or is it? No, it's not. It's typing something extra behind everything I type. I don't understand that. And that's not what I'm putting in there for the links. I don't understand what's going on there. All right, let's see here. Let me see if I can get it directly from my spreadsheet. Okay, it's only when I put it in the StreamYard. That's interesting. It adds something behind it when I put it in the StreamYard private chat. So I'm getting it directly from my spreadsheet, and it's working there. Let me make sure it's going directly to her channel. I noticed that a couple of days ago. Yep, that's working. Okay. So I guess I'll just get it from my spreadsheet. I'm not like Jennifer. I can't go that fast, so I have to cheat and put it on a spreadsheet. On a Word document. Copy and paste. And there is her information and her links. That was weird. And let's see here. Let me get this. And I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. Hello, Ella, Ella, Ella. You up early this morning? What is that? You got a 10 o'clock show, huh? That's why you up early. All right, let's see how this would work. I don't understand what's going on. Did the same yesterday when I was copying. Yeah, no, I don't understand that. I don't know what's going on. Now, when I type it directly from the spreadsheet, it's fine. So I don't know what that's going on with that. All right, there we go. And there's going to be the link. I did that a couple of days ago, and somebody was getting an error. I think it was Dawn. Two Hip Chicks. She was getting an error when I put the link for the show in the chat, too. So I noticed that this week has been doing that. So I'm just going to do that. All right, there we go. Nope. I want to pin it. There we go. All right, so if you would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. That link is now pinned at the top of the chat. I do ask that you make sure your camera is on. And I do have to verify that it is you. Because this week we've had a couple of people try to come on here. They had somebody else's screen name that was in the chat usually, and I go to verify and it wasn't them. So guess what? You ain't coming up. I ain't gonna let you. So yeah, make sure it's you, and make sure I will check it before I put you on the screen, and I will let you know that I'm coming up on you, and that way you can actually take your camera off if you choose to. Well, thank you, Scott. I'm not usually up this early, but what's fun. And I do that. We do this every Friday. And if anybody has sales and you would like to be part of that, just make sure you email me with the link, how much is your cost of goods, and if you remember how long you've had it for. And the link to what sold. And then we do this on Fridays. And we've had a lot of success. People have been emailing me, and I'll have it ready for the show before and make sure it's here by Thursday to me. Because I do open everything and early in the morning to make sure I got everything open. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I noticed that this week. It did a problem with one of the shows this week where I think it was Thursday? No, it might have been Tuesday. Dawn was getting an error on the link. So what does everybody have planned for the day or the weekend? We're going to get a lot of rain starting this afternoon. So we'll be rained in this weekend. And they're supposed to get cool. They say that it could be possible for our first freeze on Tuesday. Anywhere from 37 to 38 degrees in the area. Now, that doesn't mean us, mainly because when we watch the news, it's all Boston. Just like when we lived in New Orleans, it's always New Orleans. So, yeah. Also, don't forget, Tommy, did you drop your Whatnot link? Y'all doing the plush lot tonight, aren't y'all? And don't forget to check out my Whatnot. I will be doing an auction at 4:50 Tuesday. And then what I will do is I will stay on till 6 to 7, because that'll get directly to Dawn and Mary when they go live at 7. I'm trying that out for the first time to see how that works, because Tommy's going to go on, Tommy and Des and Jocelyn's going to go on before me, and we'll do like a train raid is what we're going to try to do. Let's see, cold here this morning. 60s cold. Okay. Robin, hello, good morning and welcome. And Joe, hello, good morning and welcome, and keeping you in our thoughts and prayers. Hope everything is okay. Let's see, busy weekend as I have to. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're going to be busy. And then going on the coin show with Jeff. You're going on the coin show with Jeff on Sunday? What? Wow. And I did learn a little bit about, again, it's always on any topic, on any question. Somebody had asked me in reference to the Posh. And speaking of Posh, there's Glamour's Closet. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Hope you get to feeling better. Hope everything going well. When doing Posh lives, when you're doing a share show, everyone that you have in your channel, in your Posh Closet that come in, everyone is only allowed, the max is 2 per person. And that's just Posh for now. That's what they're doing. So it is 2 per person. So whenever you go into someone's share show, try to pick the best items you can think of, depending on if somebody's doing a theme. If somebody's doing a theme, again, you can only add 2 to the tray. It does not matter how many people add, but as long as you keep adding, you can only add 2. So try to remember, whenever you're going to share a show on a Posh Live, and they tell you to share your items in your closet, pick the best 2 you want to show for that show, depending on their theme. Because some of them do a special theme on that. Des will get the link. All right, Tommy. On the phone, yeah, I have a hard time doing that. I don't know how Jennifer does it. Whatnot tonight is 7. Let me set my reminder. Bookmark it. And Tommy, I still wanted to talk to you about something. Bookmark. Swamp says you have to be there. It can be long sometimes. What did I miss? For that comment. I'm not sure what that's about, Glenn. So yeah, if you want to come up and promote your channel, the link is at the top of the Posh shows. Oh yeah, share shows. Yeah, you can go. Well, it depends. You can go as long as you want. Now you can also cut off the entries to have people come in. You don't have to keep it as long. You can go as long as you want. Now I have found when I wake up early in the morning, I see that some people have started their live Posh 10, 11 o'clock last night. And they're still going live when I'm up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So there are some people who do it all night long. There are a lot of people who stay up late at night too. That might be why. So yeah, it can be long sometimes, but it all depends on who's the host and how they're running it. My next thing I want to try to do is a host, share host kind of thing. Good morning, Patrick. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Good to see you. So, yeah. Ooh, is this what I think it is? All right. Would you type that in the chat of what? Because I see a different name at the top of your screen, please. I just want to make sure before I bring this person up, because I've never seen them live before. You're trying to what? Oh, let me get to the chat here. Don't leave. I'm trying to verify you first. All right, because I see you have a different name on your channel. And just quickly verifying. Just give me a second. All right. Y'all give it up for the first time coming on today. First time coming on any time on our show is none other than Meg Lilac. Ah, wrong button, Johnny. Wrong button, Johnny. Hello, Meg. Hi, take your YouTube off. Mute your YouTube. Hello, Meg.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Mute your YouTube.
I can't hear you unless I have the volume up on my phone, which causes an echo.
All right, but where are you watching YouTube at? On your phone or your computer? I can't
hear you unless I have the volume up on my phone, which causes an echo. Oh no, I'm just really lagging behind.
Where are you watching YouTube from?
Oh no, I'm just really lagging behind.
Meg, where are you watching YouTube from?
I was watching from my phone, but I am trying to stream from the computer.
Okay, that is fine, but mute your phone.
I was watching from my phone.
Because your phone is what's making it echo. Because I hear my reverb from me talking. Yeah, mute your phone.
Yeah, unfortunately, if I don't have that on, I'm not hearing you, I don't think.
Well, if you're on your computer, you can take off the headphones.
I might have to figure this out and come on a different time, but I just wanted to pop on and say that I've got a Whatnot show coming up on Sunday. So I'm going to drop the link to that and then figure out technology on a different day. So
try to come on. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you at all unless I've got my phone on. So
okay, go ahead and put it back on.
That'll be something to solve.
Put it back on. I'll talk when you get in the chat. You can always, Meg, if you can hear me in the chat, let me know. Assume you will need to channel the audio through the headset. Yeah. I'll get with her. Listen, they want you to share your items unless you're there to drop the price in the show. Yeah, that's another thing when doing a live Posh sale. If you're putting something into they call it a tray, and you're doing a live show, and then they have the little plus sign at the bottom of the tray saying add your items. And if you add your items and you're not there on the time that they're going to run your items, because you have to ask to make sure they're there, they can pull it out of their closet of their tray immediately. So you do have to be there to activate an auction item. But always pick your best items is what I'm looking at. Good morning, everyone. Blanket, hello. Watching the babies, typing from my phone. So, Meg, are you back in the chat? Can you hear me? Meg, if you are in the chat, go ahead and chat in the chat for me. Type something in the chat. Let me know you can hear me. And again, anybody who ever needs help like that, again, I know Patrick's really good at helping when he can, if he's not working. If you ever need my help, you're more than welcome to join up after the show is over. You can always come on and I can help you one-on-one when it comes to that kind of small stuff. I'm not an expert, but I can at least get you started. That's okay, Meg. That's okay. If you would like, come on after a show is over and I can try to help you there. You're more than welcome to join after the show. Because that's what I do after the shows. We help each other. Tom is good with electronics as well. All right, Glenn, have a great day. I know Dawn from Dawn Southern Fine. Dawn, Two Hip Chicks, she's really good at that too. But sometimes it's just easy, very easy to fix. All right. You're welcome, Meg. Who we have? Do we have anybody going on at 9 today? I don't think so, huh? Is Silverhair Stacker going live today at 9? He never told me what his dates were, so I could put them on a calendar. All right, let me make sure I am following you on Whatnot. I think I am, though. I think. Yep. I already have you saved. Yes. I love the little bunny ears. I do have you bookmarked. She's got some great stuff in her list. So yeah, Tinkerbell, Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Goofy. Check it out, y'all. She got some cool stuff there. Well, hello, Anne. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? How you doing? I know you've been missing the show at the end lately, but I'm sorry. Don't you have something going on this weekend? Are you doing any more craft shows this weekend? Is he going live today at 9, Scarlett? I know it's usually Monday and Fridays on his show, on his channel. I think. Yep. That is correct. Thank you for dropping that, Scarlett. And I have you marked on the Whatnot show, and I have Tommy marked on his Whatnot. I haven't seen Jennifer. She must have to leave with the grandkids. For those who are in the chat, go ahead and drop your links for either your Whatnot, Whatnot page, or your Posh Closet, or any platform you sell on. Drop that link in the chat. If you're dropping any links for your channel, drop a link to a video at this time. Yep, I got her bookmark too. All right, y'all, because I'm going to go ahead and get right in the show. My numbers are going down, but I would like to raid Silverhair Stackers Live. We're going to raid Silverhair Stackers Live. So if y'all would, go over there and say raid from Kajun Roots Reseller. I'm already in the chat. I just have it open right now. But yeah, raid his channel and let him know we are coming on over and raiding his live, if y'all don't mind. Don't forget on Tuesday, Tommy, you're doing yours at what time again, Tommy? On your for your plush. Tommy's gonna have one Whatnot show. Then I'm gonna be right after him, and then Dawn and Mary from Two Hip Chicks will be right after me. We're doing like a little train set. Yeah, we start at 8 o'clock, Ann. So let's make sure we do raid Silverhair Stacker, please. And again, please make sure to drop a link to either a platform you sell on, Whatnot, or Posh Closets, please. All of my information is in the description bar below. Wait, y'all going on at 7 tonight? Okay. So the Whatnot plush is at 7 tonight. 7 tonight. There's the link, y'all. So thank each and every one of y'all for coming out and showing your love and support to the channel. Please have a great and successful sourcing weekend. For those who have a lot of rain and are cold, please be safe. Check out all the other channels on the calendar. If you do not see your channel there on that calendar, please make sure in the community tab you go to that link, and also let me know if you want to be added to the calendar and your times and dates for your shows on YouTube, as well as show support to others all around our family. And as I say before, in each and every show, I need to get that comment off. Come on, comment. There we go. And as I say before in each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, have a blessed and fabulous weekend. Later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear? you.